Well, what's up, YouTube? Shawn DaGamer here, and before I go into WrestleMania 34, I want to give you guys a quick advertisement, non-sponsored, by the way, for Toys R Us. Their stores, I'm not sure about online, are going out of business. I've been in there a few times. Everything's up to 30% off, but the only thing that's really 30% are the tote bags. I mentioned this being a wrestling video. You can go get you a WWE replica women's and or WWE championship belt for about $100. Last time I checked my local Toys R Us, they were only 10% off. So if you would like to have one of those, you can go get one now if you have the money. 10% off of 100 will be like 90. If you want to wait till they're about 70, maybe or $70, that'll be 30% off. About 40% off, $60 like I am. To get both for about 120-ish, the women's and WWE championship for Raw women's championship, the red one, not the blue one. I would love the blue one, but I'm going to get the red one. Check that out if you have time, along with a lot of other stuff. Excuse me. Maybe you're a Star Wars fan. Maybe you want some games. Maybe you want some amiibos. Maybe you want some Pokemon action figures, G.I. Joe, board games, anything like that. Please check your local Toys R Us. Support them as they go out of business so they can still at least sell stuff online. But all that out the way, let's go into the main card. WrestleMania 34 live in New Orleans this Sunday. The first match will be the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Is Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, but whatever. My predictions for this match is going to be about 20 men in there, and I'm going for Matt Hardy to win. A lot of different wrestling websites have been promoting that the winner of this match will receive a major push, in quotations, for this year. The winner's match will get a major push. So I'm going with Matt Hardy to win with a surprise appearance of some form of a Bray Wyatt character. It could be him in the Hawaiian shirts and things like that. But until we see that, my prediction for this match will be Bray Wyatt. It would have been Rusev, but he is now in the United States Championship match on Smackdown, which we'll get to a little later. But like I said, my first thought for the men's battle royal is Matt Hardy. And then we go into the women's battle royal on the pre-show. Who am I? Medea? Whatever. Women's battle royal. I want to go for either Bayley or Sasha Banks, just because they're the only two to have like a real storyline going into this match. On SmackDown, you have other people that could win it, like I mentioned in some of my other videos. You have people like Becky Lynch, Naomi, and Natalya in this match. They could also win it. I don't know if Carmella will or will not be in this match, but my prediction will be that either Bayley or Sasha Banks will win this match. I can see Sasha Banks winning, like those two reluctantly working together all the way up into the Final Four. Like I've mentioned in other videos, I don't remember exactly what I said at this point, but I can see one of those two winning it. Then we go into the third match on the pre-show, which will be Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali. As always, WWE cards are subjected to change. The match order is not how you always see it, like on Wikipedia, in which we are looking at now. I don't do this with a script. I do these videos from the top of the brain. So excuse my blunders and grammatical mess ups. So Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali. I said this match really should have opened this show, but I still think Cedric Alexander is a well-deserved winner of this match. Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander are also in the same boat. Been there for about a year, not really doing anything under Vince McMahon. 205 Live wasn't where it should have been. And then all of a sudden you get Drake Maverick as your GM, and 205 Live is under the guidance of Triple H now. Triple H being the one who came out to say, yeah, we got it, when Cedric Alexander got eliminated by Kota Ibushi in that great Cruiserweight Classic match from about a year ago. He hasn't really done anything. I just see him winning. Mustafa Ali, so great. One of my personal favorites when it comes to this division. Like, when you go look at Mustafa Ali, he has the same thing like Cedric Alexander for a different demographic, which not saying like, you know, I'm darker skinned, so I'm going with Cedric Alexander. I just feel like either one of these men deserve this championship, so I'm glad they're both in the, the finals of this, but I can see Cedric Alexander winning. Then we go into the main card. I guess we'll just go through it how we see it on the screen. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Brock Lesnar, of course, going to be accompanied by Paul Heyman. I'm going with Roman Reigns. I swear, Brock Lesnar winning this match will be the biggest swerve that we've seen in a long time. Because everybody's just predicting Roman Reigns winning this match. But there are, I just want to call them rumors at this point, WWE switching networks, going from the USA product over to Fox. Fox 5, it will be in my area for Monday Night Raw, cutting the show down from 3 hours to 2, and having Roman Reigns be the face of the company. For most people, well, not the face of the company, but the face of Raw going into this change next year. Seems like a good idea. You can have Roman Reigns win the title now. He can lose it anytime between now and them switching networks to go with a more appropriate face for the new era upcoming. But Brock Lesnar winning will be a major swerve. But I'm going with Roman Reigns. So then we go into the Smackdown WWE Championship match. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Going with Nakamura to win this is the thing about SmackDown and what they've been doing with their talent. AKA people like Shinsuke, Bobby Roode, Rusev, and people like that. They haven't been promoting them the way they really should be promoted, or showing things that we really want to see. SmackDown has just been there, to say the least. But I see Shinsuke Nakamura beating AJ Styles. AJ taking, not like a couple of weeks off, but taking a break, getting his body rested, letting Shinsuke Nakamura have his run, and there's more things. I can see AJ Styles winning the title back later on in the future if he still feels like he wants to wrestle, if his body is doing it. Like, AJ's young, but not that young. I say young. I think AJ's like 39 or 40. But somebody like AJ Styles, who still looks like he's in his early 30s, can still go like he can still wrestle like he's in his early 20s. So, let AJ's body heal up a little bit, so he can go at 100 to 90%. We can get the AJ Styles that we all know and love. But I see Shinsuke Nakamura winning the WWE title. Then we go into the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. The Miz, the champion, who just recently gave birth with Maurice to a beautiful baby girl, Monroe Sky, versus Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. If you look at the promotional material going out for the next couple of months, including the greatest battle royal happening in India, it says Seth Rollins will be the champion. But from now until then, Finn Balor could still win it. And I think Finn Balor will win this title. I could be completely wrong. I can see Seth Rollins winning, but I think it's time for not Seth, but Finn Balor to have a championship on his shoulder and around his waist. Again, he never really lost the Universal Championship, so to give him another title to propel him into a championship match for the Universal title, I think is the right idea. So Finn Balor is my pick to win the Intercontinental Championship. Then we go into a Fatal 4-Way match. We have Randy Orton, the champion, Bobby Roode, Jinder Mahal, and Rusev. My pick to win this match is Rusev. Unless Bobby Roode turns heel in this match. If Bobby Roode somehow turns heel in this match, I want him to win. But Rusev is my pick to win just because every day it's Rusev Day. So then we go into the Women's Championship match on the Red Brand WWE Raw. WWE. That sounds like Kurt Angle. WWE Raw Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss, the champion, versus Nia Jax. I haven't really liked this build at all, but whatever. Nia Jax is gonna win. There's no reason to go into any backstory in this match. It's just been Alexa and Mickie James making fun of Nia Jax this whole time. So of course Nia Jax needs to get her revenge. So Nia Jax will become your Raw Women's Champion. On SmackDown, you have Charlotte, the champion, versus you have Charlotte, the champion, versus Asuka, the undefeated Empress, over 2.5 years. I'm going with Asuka. That's just obvious. I love me some Charlotte, but Asuka's going to win this. And then you have the Raw Tag Team Championships. You have The Bar versus Braun Strowman and apparently Brain Strowman. And I would love to see Braun Strowman hold both titles. The question right now is, who is really going to be Braun Strowman partners? There's a lot of ideas out there. I said not Elias, James Ellsworth. But if you did not know, he just recently won tag team titles in a different promotion. I don't remember the name of the promotion, but he just won tag team titles in a different promotion with Gilbert. So I don't know if he can be contractually obligated to wrestle at WrestleMania. Your next best option would be Elias, another guest to win the men's battle royal. But who could be Braun Strowman's partner? A lot of people have been saying The Big Show. A lot of people have been saying Kane. A lot of choices that we don't want to see. But I think I'm going to go with Braun Strowman and his partner to win the Raw Tag Team titles. And then we go into a triple threat match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. The Usos, the New Day, and the Bludgeon Brothers. I'm going with the Bludgeon Brothers to win this. The New Day, they're always over. They're always funny. They're always entertaining. Please, if you have not already, if you're a gaming fan, subscribe to Up, Up, Down, Down. I like to call them the counterpart to being the Elite for New Japan and the Bullet Club and the Young Bucks. But I'm going with the Bludgeon Brothers to win this match. But like I was saying before, just subscribe to Xavier Woods' YouTube channel. It's really, really funny all the time. So go do that. Go do that. Go do that. Then we have the mixed tag team match, Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. I'm going with Ronda and Kurt because how do you have Ronda Rousey lose her first match? Especially to Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie McMahon, as over as she thinks she is and the company wants her to be, yada, yada, yada. She's a McMahon, daughter of Vince, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. If you're going to do Asuka versus Rousey at the next WrestleMania, in the main event, which a lot of people are predicting, including myself, you have to get Ronda over. She has to be at least on Brock Lesnar's level when it comes to intensity in the ring and things like that. She does not need to be on every Raw, every other Raw, every pay-per-view. Every pay-per-view. Every pay-per-view. And I'm just going with Kurt and Rousey to win. And then the final match of this card, because, well, getting to that in a second. On the final match, as we see here on Wikipedia, let me scroll down a tiny bit. Oh, I said a tiny bit! Yep. A final match on this card. Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I'm going with Daniel and Shane to win. There could be a swerve where either Daniel Bryan or Shane McMahon sides with KO and Sami Zayn. But I'm still going with Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon to win. And then the last match that we could see on this card, John Cena versus The Undertaker. I don't even know how to call that. Like, you can go either way. You can go John Cena. You can go Undertaker. If you go Undertaker winning, you have John Cena turning heel. Like, I lost to the Undertaker, blah, blah, blah. And you could set up a rematch, quote unquote, at next year's WrestleMania. But I don't know. If we actually get this match, who really wins? That's my question to you guys. Who really wins? Cena or Taker? Because I don't know. I personally, honestly, truly could not even predict, guess, speculate who would win that match. Because it's John Cena, your boy for the past almost 15 years. And then you have The Undertaker, who's just The Undertaker. He's there. He is WrestleMania other than Shawn Michaels. So who do you have winning that match between John Cena and The Undertaker? All that being said, my links will be in the description down below. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. Share this video out with your friends. Subscribe if you have not already. Hit the notification bell to know when a new video goes live on your channel. And make sure when you hit that bell, you get all videos and not just the most popular videos or whatever they're doing. Whew! All that being said, I am Shawn DaGamer and I am